Hello my dear students. Today we are going to see traveling salesman problem. So the problem statement for traveling salesman problem is, if there are n cities and cost of traveling from any city to any other city is given, then we have to obtain the cheapest round trip. See, this is round trip is written. Round trip means we'll have to start from a node, and by traversing each node we'll have to come back to that node itself, such that each city is visited exactly once. We'll have to visit each city exactly once, and then returning to starting city, complete the tour. Okay. Typically, traveling salesman problem is represented by weighted graph. Definitely, then we are going to compute the cost of traveling that city. So tour X is the path that begins at root and reaching to node X in a state space tree and returns to root. So we'll have to make a state space tree diagram there. In branch and bound strategy, cost of each node X is computed. The traveling salesman problem is solved by choosing the node with optimum cost. So in each node we'll have to calculate the cost, and from that cost we'll have to choose the optimum one. Okay. So a graph is given here, and we'll have to traverse this graph, and we'll have to start from a node. Suppose we'll start to traverse this from this node A, and we'll have to come back to node A itself by traversing each node only once and taking care of the optimum cost. So there might be so many solutions, and this problem can be solved by using backtracking also. See, to solve this problem by using backtracking, what we'll have to do? We'll have to make a space tree diagram. Okay, so suppose this is A, this is node A, we have this node B, we have this node C, we have this node D, so we have this B. This problem can be solved by using backtracking also there. Let's try to understand. So what I am doing right now, I am trying to make a space tree diagram, state space tree diagram. Okay, so there might be so many possible paths, that is A to B, B to D, D to C, C to A. It can be from A to D, D to C, C to B, B to A. Again it can be from A to B, B to D, D to C, C to A, A to B, C, D, A. So there are so many paths can be possible, but we'll have to choose the optimum one. So if we'll use backtracking one, what we'll have to do? We'll have to take care of if we'll start from A, we can go to B, we can go to D, we can move to C also. So we have made there also. Now see, from B, where I can go to C, I can go to D. So this is how we are going to make the state space tree diagram for this one. From C again to D. From D, where we are going to visit C. Similarly, from C we can move towards B and D. From B we are moving towards D, from D to B. For C, from D we can move towards B, B to C. This is how we are going to make the state space tree diagram. Okay, so again B to C, from B to C, and from C to D itself. Now suppose if we are using backtracking, what we'll have to do? We'll start move from here. Then we'll after traversing this, we'll move here. After we'll traversing this one, we'll have to go there, backtracking. So Now after reaching here, again we'll move forward. Again we'll move towards C, and again we'll move here itself. Again, that is the method of backtracking. Okay, so this is the way we are going to. So it is going to give us all the solutions. See, one solution I am going to get here, 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 one here, one here. And by seeing all these solutions, we came to know that which one is the minimum one. The minimum one we are going to choose. So it is a very costly operation. See, we don't want all the solutions, and then from all the solutions we are going to take only one solution. So instead of this one, although this problem can be solved by using backtracking, but instead of this backtracking, we are going to use branch and bound strategy, and we'll see how this will be get easier to solve by using branch and bound technique. Okay, so it is clearly visible here. The shortest path will be what? A to B, B to D, D to C, and D to A. That is A to B, B to D, D to C, and C to A. And the cost will be 65. Okay. A to B is 10, 30, 10, 15. Okay. So this will be the minimum. So let's see an example how we are going to solve this traveling salesman problem by using branch and bound technique. Okay. Hope the idea will be clear to you. Okay. So this is the graph which is given to us, and so for this graph we are going to make a matrix, and for that matrix we'll have to do two things: row reduction and column reduction. We'll see how we are going to do that row reduction and column reduction. First of all, we'll have to make a matrix. So we have made this matrix according to this graph given. We know that is our distance from A to A is, we'll suppose that assume that the value will be infinity from A to A. Okay, so if a node is not directly connected, again the value will be infinity. So A to B is 4. So A to B is 4. A to C is 12, this path, and A to D is 7, this path. Okay, so B and B to A, we are talking about this one right now. B to A is 5, this path. B to B is infinity. Again we are assuming that node distance from a node to a node itself is infinity. For B to C, see, B to C there will be no direct connected path. From B to C we didn't have any kind of path, so the value will be infinity itself. The value will be infinity. Similarly, we are going to make this matrices. Okay, that is adjacency matrix. Okay. Now what we'll have to do? We'll have to do reduction, column reduction and row reduction. So first of all, see how this row reduction will be done. Okay, to do so we have this matrices. This matrix is coming from the previous one. We have this matrices. So I have written this matrix here itself. So in row reduction, what we'll have to do? We'll have to see each row. So suppose we are seeing this row. From this row we'll have to take the minimum value, and that is 4. So I have written 4. Similarly, I have taken minimum value from this row itself, that is 5. Here 6. Here 2, and I have written all these values. Okay. So what we are going to do in row reduction, we'll have to subtract this value from each element of this row. So 4 minus 4, 0. 4 minus 8, 12 minus 4, 8, 7 minus 4, 3. So by having this, we are going to get this matrix after row reduction. See this, concentrate on this B row. So 5 minus 5, 0. 5, 18 minus 5, 13. 6 minus 11, 5. 6 minus 6, we have this 0. 2 minus 10, 8. That is 8 minus 2. Okay. 2 minus 2, 0. 3 minus 2, 1. So similarly, this is reduced by row. Now we'll have to do column reduction. Column reduction. See, while doing the reduction, what we'll have to take care of that one? That if I am doing row reduction, it means I am going to take minimum value from the row, and the row should not contain any 0 there. What will happen if 0 is there? If 0 is there, suppose, then I will take this, select this 0, because this is the minimum value. If I'll take 0 here, so I'll have to minus 0 from 8. So if I'll minus 0 from any value, the value will going to come itself. So that's why we are not going to reduce that one. So while doing row reduction, we'll have to take care that no row should contain 0. If a row will contain 0, we are not going to reduce that row. Okay. So similarly, we are going to do here what? Matrix. In matrix, column reduction. In this matrix, we are going to do column reduction. Row reduction. After row reduction, we are going to do column reduction. Good. So we'll have to take care of this. See this column? This column is having 0. So we are not going to reduce this column. This column is again having 0 values. Okay, we are not going to reduce this one. In this column we have no 0, we have 1 is there. 1 is there. This is the minimum. We are going to take this one. And in this column we have again 0. So this column will be again not reduced. Okay, so only 1. So we are going to subtract this 1 from each element of this matrix. Only one element is there, which is having the numeric value. Another is infinity. No, we are not going to do any kind of thing in here. So 8 minus 1 is 7. So we have this reduce. So this is the reduced matrix. Okay. After having column reduction, after having row reduction, after having column reduction, we have this reduced matrix. Okay. So see what value we have: 4, 5, 6, 2 and 1. So we have the cost of this node A is, so this is 4, 5, 6, 2, 1. It is going to give you 18. Okay. From the value comes from row reduction, from here itself, and from column reduction. Hope the concept will be clear. Next, see. So the cost of this node A is what? 18. The cost of this A is 18. So we'll have to calculate cost for each node. Okay. When you in my previous lecture, we have seen that 0-1 knapsack problem. So in there we have seen there that for each node we'll have to calculate the cost, and we will have a upper bound also. We have a upper bound also. Here upper bound is what? Here upper bound is infinity initially. And when this upper bound will be going to be changed, when we go to the leaf node, we'll see how we are going to change this upper bound. So right now for each node we'll have to calculate the cost. So for node A we have this 18. Okay. Now we have 3 paths from A. Okay. A to B, B to C and A to D. So we'll have to calculate from A to B, A to C and A to D. Okay. So to calculate the path from starting from A to B, because branch and bound is having initially that is BFS nature. So breadth first search. So we have going for this B, and after that we'll see that list count one also. Okay. So this is, we are going to take care of this A to B, then A to C and then A to B. Okay. So for path AB, we are taking three things here. Okay. So we'll have to take a value from matrix of value this cell, that is A to B from the previous matrix. So A to B is what? From this matrix. Now we are going to use this matrix. This is our reduced matrix and it is having the cost 18. So initially we thought of that 18 will be the minimum cost of traversing each city. We'll see how it is going to be changed. Okay. So AB is what? A row and B column is having this value, that is 0. So we'll have to consider A to B. While because we are moving towards A to B, so we'll have to take this value. Okay. Now what we'll have to do, we'll have to set row A and column B to infinity. So row A and column B will become infinity in previous matrix. Okay. So we are going to what? We are going to make this row infinity and this column infinity. Okay. So we have made that one. Now again what? set MBA. So if MBA infinity, so if we'll have a path from A to B, so we don't require go back to A itself. If we are coming from A to B, so we don't want to go back B to A. That's why we have set this path to infinity itself. So B to A will be set at infinity. So this is the matrices which we are getting. Now we'll have to reduce this matrix. Now we'll have to reduce this matrix. What we have got right now, we'll have to reduce it. So for reduction, we know we'll have to do row reduction and column reduction. So in row reduction, what we'll have, we'll see in this row we have 0, no number is there, and it is only infinity. We are not going to do any reduction, reduce. Here what we'll have, the minimum value, that is 13, only 13 is there. Okay, good. Here what we have 0 is there. We are not going to take this row. In this row what we have this 0, again we are not going to take this row. So only we have 13. So after reduction we are going to get this 0 here. Okay. Now we'll do column reduction. Is any 0 is there? No. So minimum value is 5. We are going to take this 5. We are going to take this 5. Now in this column, no 0 is there. In this column 0 is there only. Okay. In this column nothing required. Okay, see, only 5 is there. So 5 will be minus 5 will be subtracted from this 5. We are going to get 0. This 5 will be subtracted from this 8. We are going to get 3. Okay, so this will be our reduced matrix. So how we are going to calculate the cost for node B? See, cost of A, because we are coming from node A, so we'll have to include the cost of this one. This is the reduction cost. Reduction cost is what? This 13 and this is 5. That will 18. Okay. And this MAB is what? The value of cell AB, which we have calculated previously. See, this MAB is there, which we took from the earlier matrices. Okay. So this is 0. So we have this 0 here. So it is going to give you the 36. So from A to B, what will have the cost? We have 36. Now see, now we are going to choose that is node C. We are going to choose node C. So again we'll have to take care of this M step 1, that is the reduced matrix which we have seen earlier. We have take value from there. AC is 7 there. Okay. Set row and column C to infinity, that is row A and C column will have to take we will have to make it infinity. So it is infinity, it is clearly visible from there. Okay. And CA will have to make infinity. CA will have to make infinity. So CA is infinity. Okay. Now we'll have to reduce the matrix. See, if you want to do the reduction, see, in row reduction there is no 0, no number is there. Okay, only infinity. So it is not required to be reduced. 0 is there, no reduction. 0 is there, no reduction. 0 is there, no reduction. So row reduction is not required. In column section we have a 0. We have a 0, no reduction. 0, no reduction. No values is there, no reduction. 0 is there, no reduction. So it is already reduced. Okay. See, so the cost of C is what? Cost of A, because we are coming from A, that is 18. We have calculated it. Reduction is what? 0. We don't require any kind of reduction. And if M of AC is what? 7. This 7 is coming from where? From the reduced matrix. See? From this reduced matrix. This is A matrices. This is A matrices. This is A matrices. 7 is there. So A to C is 7. Okay. So we have 25. The cost is 25. Good. Now again see, we'll have to choose the vertex D, node D, that is. Again we'll have to calculate value of AD. We'll have to make row and column D to infinity. We have made this one. Column A and row A and column D to infinity. DA to infinity is given there. Okay. So we are left with this elements. Okay. Now we'll have to do the reduction. So row reduction and column reduction, it is not required here, it is not required here. Here we have took 5 and not required here. So after row reduction we have this 0 here itself only. Okay, here. After column reduction not required, it is clearly seen from here itself. Okay, so we have this matrices. We will have to calculate the cost of D, cost of A. Reduction is what? Reduction is only 5. Our M of AD is what? M of AD is, we have seen there, that is 3. So we have written here 3. Okay, so we have 36 and that is 26. Now what we have from node A, the value of this one is 36. The value of this one 36. The value of this node is what? 26. So the minimum list cost among this one is what? 25. We are going to select this C itself. We are going to expand this node because it is having the least cost. Okay. So we are going to use this matrix from C matrix, and that is this one. We are going to use this matrix to expand this C node. We are going to use this matrix, not A matrix. We are going to use this one because we are going to expand this C itself. Okay, so this is the this is the best matrix for us. Now from C we have two options there, that is B and D. From C we can move to B and to D. So we'll have to calculate cost for both the one. So from we are coming from A, we are moving to C, and now we are going to B. Okay, so for C to B matrix value is what? Infinity. C to B, we have this infinity is there. So we have written infinity. Row C and column B. Row C and column B will have to make infinity. Row C and column B is infinity. Okay. MBA. That is, try to understand that we'll have to take care of this. So if we are coming from A to B, we don't want to go back from here itself. So we'll have to make this B to A infinity because we'll have to move forward. So we'll have to make B to A what? Infinity. So we'll do there. B to A is what? B to A will have to make infinity. So there will be no 0. It will become infinity. Infinity here. So we are doing the reduction of, that is row reduction. So there is not required to do the reduction. There is, we have 13 only, that's why I have written 13. We have not required reduction. There we have to write 8. And what we'll do in row reduction, we have to minus 13 to 13. Okay, so it will going to give you that 13 minus 13 0. Okay, and 8 minus 8 0. So we don't require any kind of column reduction, and we have this one only, and 0 is there because 0 is there. So don't require to do infinity is there, infinity is there, infinity is there. So we don't require to do any kind of thing here. So the cost of C is 25, and that is in reduction what we have, that is 13 plus 8. 13 earlier we have, if we'll write 0 here, and we'll have to do the column reduction. So while implementing we are going to get something more complex things. Okay, so it will be reduced in row section itself. Okay, so 13 plus 8 is there, 13 plus 8. Okay, so we are going to get the infinity itself because the value of MCB is what? MCB is what? MCB is infinity, and that's why we are going to get the infinity itself. Infinity. So see, the value will not going to be changed and the result will be not going to affect it, but the thing that here we'll have to write infinity instead of G. A, C and D. Okay, it means C to D. See the value in that matrix itself, it is 0 given over there. Let's see once previous slide. C to D. C to D is what? 0. So we are going to take value from there. C to D is 0. We'll have to make rows C to infinity and column D to infinity. So row C is infinity, column D is infinity. Good. And D to A infinity. So we'll have to make this infinity also. This is infinity. Good. Okay. Now, so for row reduction, there will be not required. 0 is there, not required. 0 is there, not required. Okay. So the cost of C reduction is 0. M of CD is given here 0. So we have 25 plus 0 plus 0, that is 25. So we'll have to take least cost from that B and D, and that is what 25 is there. And that is what 25 is there. See, from C to B we have this infinity, and from C to D we have this 25. We are going to take this 25 because it is the lesser one. Okay. So from node D we'll start the matrix code. Okay, let's see. So this is this matrix. Okay. So see, from where we have started, from A to C, C to D. Now we'll go from D to B itself. Okay, and we have D to B. D to B, and we have this matrices, and we have this matrices itself. Okay, we'll see here. So that we have this matrices. Okay. So what will happen from? Let's see. So from D to B, what will happen? We'll have to see the value in earlier message, that is D to B is 0. D to B is 0. Here it is given. We have this one. D to B is 0. Row D and column B. Row D and column B will make infinity. Yes or no? Good. And B to A infinity is there. Okay. We have made this one already. Okay. So everything will be get infinity here. So reduction cost is what? Nothing. M of dB is given 0, and the cost is what? 25. So the cost of B is 25. Now try to understand here. So the cost of here is also what? 25. Okay. Now we are in leaf node because we have only 4 nodes is given there. Okay. So we are in leaf node because we have traversed each city. A to C, C to D, and D to B. Okay. So we'll have a path from B to A also. Getting my things or not? So that is what A to C, C to D, and D to B we have traversed. And B is having what? We traverse the leaf node, and B is having what value? 25. Now the upper bound is what? Initially we have seen that one. We have upper bound is infinity. Now the upper bound, now it will become 25. Now see, what are the values are there? For node B, what we have? We have 36. For node D, what we have? We have 26. For this, what we have? We have infinity. So now, by reaching there, here itself is this node B. Which node we will have to explore? So the upper bound is right now 25, and see, each is having the value is greater than this 25, that is 26 greater than 36 is greater than, and in infinity definitely it is greater than this 25. So we are not going to expand this one, we are not going to expand this one, and we are not going to expand this one. So that is how we are going to bound the thing, by seeing the least count, and that is what upper bound is meaning. We are not going to change upper bound by visiting each node. When we go to the leaf, when we reach to the leaf node, then only we are going to change the upper bound, and we will see which node we are going to expand. So there is no node that we are going to expand. If any node is having the value lesser than this 25, then we are going, or 25, we are going to expand that node. Okay, hope the topic will be clear to you. Okay. Thanks, dear.